In this video, we're going to be doing unboxing and first look on the Samsung Galaxy A30S. Without any further ado, let's find out. And by the way, this phone comes with two different variants. One with 3GB of RAM, 32GB for the internal storage, and this one that I have over here with me with 64GB for the memory and 4GB of RAM. It comes with three different colors: the black, white, and purple, or prism violet or prism crush violet. Samsung, they call this color. Is gonna be two different purple color over here. Looks is stunning, and I got this phone for, in my opinion, very cheap price. The phone cost me $230, and this phone has killer specs. So let's go ahead and have a look on the main specification. This phone, it will be Super AMOLED 6.4 inches and 4GB of RAM, 64 for the internal storage, and Exynos processor 7904, and 4000 milliamp power battery with fast charging 15 watts. And also the phone has three different cameras on the back of the phone: 25 megapixel camera, which is the main camera, 1.7 aperture, so this phone seems to me very promising, especially with low light, and 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and 5 megapixel depth sensor. So 3 camera on the back and 16 megapixel for front facing camera. As well as this phone, the first budget smartphone from Samsung for a price around $200, comes with fingerprint on the screen. So a lot of good specification about this one. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and do the unboxing, and then we're gonna have the first look. Now the truth is, this phone has paid my attention from the first 5 minutes I spent with this device. There's a lot of things we're going to be talking about in the A30 series, but let me go ahead and start with the design. Now, as design wise, this phone has similar design to other Samsung phones that we have seen from the A series, especially the phones that are not so expensive. So we're not going to expect from phone that range price $230 to be built construction or glass on the back or cheap wireless charging over here. That didn't have these features, but that doesn't mean the phone doesn't look so good. If you guys can see, this crush prism purple over here looks absolutely stunning, and the phone is very sleek in the hand, and it doesn't even weigh that much. I mean, in my opinion, the grip, the phone in the hands, it feels so premium. Second, the display. The display is amazing with this phone. Someone's gonna tell me this phone has only 720 by 1560 ppi, 268, doesn't have a full high definition or quad HD, etc. Let me tell you, this is much better than IPS panel I have seen, even with a high resolution or more PPI. When you have the phone with you and you look to the screen, you look to this Super AMOLED display, you can see how much work Samsung put in this display. Colors, the brightness level, the angle of view, it's so great. Third, on-screen fingerprints. And this phone, as I said, not expensive device, and it has a fingerprint on screen, and it's so accurate, guys. As you guys can see, it never failed, not even once. Maybe it's not the fastest fingerprint I have used, but this fingerprint absolutely works so good, and it's so accurate. I mean, $230 phone, I didn't expect much for specifications or features like this. This phone so far is blowing my mind. Now this phone, as I said, has 64GB for internal storage. It's plenty of storage to download games and apps, 4GB of RAM, Exynos processor 7904. All these works together to optimize the operating system. The phone has the Android 9 with One Touch UI from Samsung, and everything works flawless over here. No lags, no problems. The software is very fluid. Also experience playing video games on that device. Everything was so playable. It didn't have problems, lagness, or whatsoever. Now, speaking about the software, I don't want to make the video to be long. I think it's long enough, but we're gonna just have overlook over here, all Google Play service available, all Google applications pre-installed in the device, as well as we have all Samsung applications, Samsung Health, Galaxy wearable, radio, all that kind of stuff. So if you're familiar with Samsung and the Samsung UI, pretty much is going to be very similar and no much addition to this device. Now, last and not least, it will be the camera. So we'll have a triple camera over here, and this triple camera, each camera has a job over here. So the first camera, or the main camera, it will be 25 megapixel, which is a lot of megapixel Samsung throwing with this camera, and 8 megapixel ultra wide camera. Works so good. And we have 5 megapixel depth camera. This depth camera, it will help you for the bokeh effect and the portrait. Going to the application here, as you guys can see, here we are on the front facing camera. I've taken samples. I will show you these samples, but we're gonna just show you or have overlook on the application. We have the Pro, we have the live focus. If you go to the live focus, you will have a bar to adjust the blurriness. You can adjust it the way you want it to be. And if you go to photo, that is going to be the regular mode. If you also have the option to go ultra wide and regular wide, also we have taken pictures. I will review it on the screen for you guys. And a new thing over here is going to be a blue button over here. This will actually optimize the camera software with the camera, and it's going to help you to take the best shots. Now, just before we go into the pictures, also this phone has a slow motion built in, which is a great addition in my opinion. Let's go ahead and show you some samples we have taken in this camera, starting with the selfie using the live focus. As you guys can see, the background kind of blurry in the background, and the focus will come on my face. This picture looks so good in my opinion. I have taken one also with the regular mode, because on the front facing camera you will have wide and you're gonna have regular mode, which is a great addition, and only one camera. So we have wide angle on the front and in the back, which is great in my opinion. Here's I trying to actually zoom the phone, take up to 4x zoom. I try to zoom, but I think the camera will crop the picture and the quality is not so good, as you guys can see. Here we have used the ultra wide mode, and I'm going to show you one regular, and this is the difference. I mean, you can take a lot much from the frame when you use the ultra. Works good. I have used also the live focus over here. I mean, the amount of blurriness on the background is huge, but you can adjust it. That picture looks so professional. And low light situation, this phone is a killer actually. I was not expecting much from phone with $200 to take shots on the low light situation, but it's blowing my mind actually. Here's some pictures with inside the room. You know, we don't have much lights or low light. Also, these pictures so sharp, as you guys can see. I don't have any problems or whatsoever. Here also wide angle, and this is without the regular mode and the wide angle. And you guys can see how much you can get from the frame itself. Overall, the camera more than my expectation for a phone within range price $230. To whom may be interested to purchase this device, I will leave the link in the description box. You guys go ahead and check it out for the latest price. For the price, I purchased the phone on the meantime $230. Also, they give me a free memory card, 64 gigabytes. So this is so nice in my opinion. The phone came also with a headphone. Now I want to know what do you guys think about the Samsung Galaxy A30S. Is it worth to buy or not? In my opinion, this phone worth every single penny you're gonna spend on this device. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Let me know in the comment below. Also, I might go do some speed test comparing this to another devices. So you guys make sure don't miss this, and subscribe to Variety Stick. Give me thumbs up, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.